I'm Elizabeth Stanford with Paranormal News. We are here tonight with Special Agent Doug Fisher of the Federal Bureau of Investigations of the U.S. government. Agent Fisher has decided to speak with us tonight about information regarding the existence of what they call the cursed. The cursed are an ancient race of messianic people descended from the gods whose sole purpose is to right the balance between good and evil upon the earth. Can you tell us a bit about how you have learned this?
Well, the way I was inducted into this whole thing is I was on a stakeout one night outside a bar, and the bar owner sent out a couple of donuts letting me know that they knew I was out there. So I gladly accepted them, and I actually asked them for a Dr. Pepper, a couple of donuts. And I was eating my donuts and my Dr. Pepper, and I heard this thump on the back of my car. And I looked back, and nothing was really going on, so I put the car in reverse and took a big old bite out of my jelly donut. And when I looked back, there was Zeke in the back of the car. So, naturally, I jumped and sucked that donut right down my throat. Suffocating for a good 45 seconds, maybe a minute and a half, on the ground, rolling around. These two jackasses are out there talking amongst themselves. Finally, they decide to take a bite out of me and turn me for their own agenda. I don't know what it was yet. And here I am now. Stuck me in a goddamn horse trailer. Thought I was going to turn into a zombie. Here I am now. Vampire.
And you really think we're going to believe this? Why would they bring you along to the cursed? Why do you think that they would do this?
Well, I come to find out a couple of things about my past that I didn't know before this situation. See, in 1988, there's this story that went around this small town. This fella, he hit a cat, and the car behind him stopped, and, got out. They saw this 8-year-old boy, this child, on the street, looking like he had just gotten hit by a vehicle. So, he gets out, sees this little kid. The kid, kicks him in the chest, caves his chest in, and runs off into the woods, never to be seen again. Well, apparently this kid was me. And, what happened that night was a very tragic series of events that I can't go into right now, but let's just say it was a very eye-opening experience to hear all of this.
But Agent Fisher, tell me, why would they choose you? Of all people, why would they choose you?
Well, why wouldn't they choose me? I've got the hookup. I'm an FBI agent. I've got unlimited access to databases. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of the Illyrian bloodline. What's there not to want?
I want to believe you. I do. I just can't. How can I believe this? You tell me.
You don't believe me?
Are those real? Okay, I don't know what to do now. I'm sorry. Well, that just makes me second guess everything that I knew. How could we have not heard anything about this? I don't understand.
the media wants you to believe. You're all just brainwashed sheeple, walking around, living your mundane lives.
Okay. So what do you provide for these people? I'm a little nervous now. I'm a little shocked now that I've seen the teeth. I can't prove that this is not real. So what do you do for these people exactly?
Well, I don't know what the overall agenda for these guys is, but I would imagine with my specialties, I could provide them with intel on cold case files. You know, you think of they tell me you think of the Zodiac Killer. These are the guys that found him. Jack the Ripper, never been found. It's because of these guys. I have a feeling that, I'm just being used, but in the end, if I don't cooperate, I'll probably get killed myself.
Should I be worried about being used by you? I'm a little nervous. Should I be scared?
Oh no, it's all love. Apparently he's the one running this whole pony show. I don't know, I haven't met the guy yet, but he's telling the two dumbasses what to do. And they're telling me what to do.
Sounds like I hope that I should never meet this guy.
I wouldn't worry about it.
So tell me about this pack. Who are these twins? What are they? How are they?
Well, as far as I know, they're just bumbling idiots. But Zeke, he owns this club. He's the one who, he runs the numbers, does the backroom deals. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes around here you don't hear about. In fact, this might be hard to believe, but they're running messianic blood through this entire place because when things run dry, they still need to feed. And there's no, they're not feeding on this. They're doing the responsible thing. These messianics, they're bringing this blood in from all over the world. And this is the club right here. They're doing all the bidding around here. Now, as far as Luck and Cara, haven't met them yet. Don't know much about them. But if it wasn't for love, I'd probably be dead right about now. See, the boys, when they took me in, Luff, he told them, you find this FBI agent, and you bring him in whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, what does that mean?
Well, that's exactly what it sounds like. See, when the incident went down and I was on the ground, and they turned me, I had three options. Either I could have gone, turned into a vampire, which I believe is what they are. I could have died, or I could have become what they call an other, which is practically a zombie. So, if it wasn't for love, they probably would have just off my ass. But as far as I know, Luff, he's been around for a long time, and he keeps a balance in this world between good and evil. All the little things that go bump in the night, well, that's his agenda.
Well, you must be doing good if he saved you. What's your purpose?
Well, I guess we'll both find out in due time.
Elizabeth Stanford with Paranormal News. We're here tonight with Stanton and Segan. So I'm under the understanding that you have no last name, no surname, because you're angelic. What exactly does that mean? Will you explain that to me, please?
Well, I mean, kind of, it is what it is, you know, it kind of speaks for itself.
You gotta give me something. What does that mean?
Well, my mother was an angel. Well, our mother was an angel by, well, what humans, I suppose, would call them, just an angel. And my father was a widow cleric. Long time ago. I mean, long, like, way back.
Zeke's not here, so I'm in control.
So, what is y'all's role in this whole thing? I mean, I've talked to Agent Fisher, but I want to hear from y'all's point of view. What do you think your whole role is in this?
Killing others. It's more than just the others.
But that's
But they're
it?
the
But
best.
why?
No, it's
Why do you kill?
because they're evil. Yeah, they need to be. Do you not think
Well-
so?
Well, this is all y'all's opinion, not me. I want to know about
Well, I mean,
you
you've
guys.
read the stories and you've seen the news.
So no good people, just all bad? A
Well-
vigilante, I guess you could say?
Well, that's what Fisher's for. To make sure we get our mark. We wouldn't have chosen him if he wasn't worth somebody's time.
So what exactly does he do for you guys? I mean,
Finds the mark and then we go out and take care of him.
so these bad guys, you call them the mark?
I suppose you could call him that. More like a target, but every story has an ending. Yeah. They gotta, his will just be one of ours, probably. Or not how it said that.
Basically, we just do what love tells us.
Yeah.
So tell me some more about this love character.
Well, leave it. It's not for us to say. I can't tell you. That's. I'm hungry. No comment.
What is that they are drinking over there?
The last
pretty
person
tasty.
I disagreed with. That's the light way of putting things.
I'm hoping you're kidding. What do you mean by that?
Like I said before, no, I all love. No.
So that is somebody's remains right there?
If you want to call it that. No, what's left is remains. This is more like life. Okay. Hey, do you have any more? That's what I'm saying. Sun's coming. I don't have a lot of time left.
Well, I think I have a lot of questions, but I don't know if any of them can be answered at this moment. But I appreciate the information, and I hope that I will never have to come across you two. Or that Agent Fisher. It doesn't sound like it's going to be a pretty sight.
Don't worry. Can't harm you unless you know. You won't. Basically, the gist of it is we can't really hurt you unless you do harm to us, or unless you're doing harm to another person. But better watch out. You never know.
Well, it was good meeting y'all. It sounds like with y'all in this world, it might be just a little bit better of a place. I don't know. I suppose we'll see.
Definitely. It's definitely good meeting you. All I'm saying.
Be good, love.
I'm Elizabeth Stanford with Paranormal News.
No, she's here. Come on, pick up Cara. I'm sorry, I swear I'm not wasting your time. She's here. We'll try again. Totally sorry about this. Hey, what's up? Well, everyone's gone. It's just the lady filming the interview. I know you're here. When you come in, it's totally cool. I understand that. I totally understand that. But look, she's come a long way. We really need this. It'd really help out if you could be a part of this. It would really help me right now, you know, with the big guy and all. You know, things haven't been running so smoothly lately on a couple of fronts. So if we could make this work out, it'd be super excellent right now. Come on, say something at least. I know you're here. She hung up on me. I swear she'll show up. I promise she'll show up. She doesn't trust you. She doesn't trust anyone. Let's see if I can do it. Hey, how's it going? I know you're here. Man, if you could really be a part of this, it'd be awesome. Doug's been here. The twins have been here. I really need you in on this. We need this. Big guy's counting on us, man. Look, all the bands are gone. The club is cleared out. It's just me and the lady that's doing the interview. She's super cool. Everything's super cool. I swear. Yes, I understand that. Look, I see you. I know you're here. Just come inside so we can take care of this and be done with it.
Fine, but if I have to kill her, it's on you.
Hello, my name is Shay. I'm with Paranormal News Online. We had the opportunity to speak with Cara and Zeke from the Cursed Clan tonight, and Elizabeth Sanford is on vacation, and so we came to speak with.
The real one?
I'm sorry. We just only have a couple of questions. I know your time is precious, and I am going to do what we can do to move through this interview. Thank you for your time. First of all,
That's funny.
I know, like I don't have enough of it.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Cara, I'm sorry. The first question is for you. We've had a lot of
hope
reports.
so.
We've had a lot of reports that where people have been seeing flying people. We've had reports that we can see on YouTube where there are one that I can speak of.
Can you speak?
One that I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit nervous being here by myself. I'm sorry.
What, you left your blankie at home? Sorry, go ahead.
There were sightings in Mexico of a woman who was flying, and an officer saw her and reported him his experiences. And there's also been all over the world. There's been sightings of a girl who's been teleporting, and we have been led to believe that that person is you. Could you speak a little bit about that so that we could maybe clear that up?
Really? That's the first question?
Well, I mean, come on. You know, we discussed this before you even got here. I know what's going on. You know what's going on. We need to.
Well, then what's the question really?
Is it you?
Let's move on.
We have also spoken with the Vampyre twins, the angelic.
Little fucks.
They told us that they could set up this interview so that we might be able to.
Man, look,
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay.
I told you they've been
I'll
here.
remember
Fisher's
that.
been here.
Fisher's been here.
Everyone's on board. I'm telling you that. I just work with us.
I'm here. Am I here?
Yes. You're here. I feel you.
All right.
We've been told that there are shipments of blood that has been donated from Messianic people around the world. We weren't really even aware that there were still Messianics on the planet, and so we've been told that because.
Why weren't you aware? Shouldn't you know these things?
I'm sorry.
It's just normal like everyone else.
I understand that, but I thought she
That's
had
why they call
some.
it a paranormal investigation, Cara.
Okay.
I think I asked the question.
I-
We'll be done.
I'm
So-
here.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I understand.
I apologize.
Go ahead.
So these, I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous. So these Messianic people, they're donating blood from they're donating blood from around the world, and this blood comes in because your clan, the cursed, they basically travel around riding the balance between good and evil, and there are some times whenever you're not able to capture the person per se at that time that you're trying
Look,
to.
let's get straight to the point. We have to eat to stay alive. We can eat food. We can eat normal stuff.
I didn't know that we were here to discuss our nutritional values. Yeah, I have to eat to stay
Look,
alive.
we have to eat to stay alive. That's what this is doing.
And
That's
this
the-
blood, it enables you to
It's
not
wine.
not feed on
It's wine.
it's wine.
It's wine. Blood
Is
wine.
this the essence wine that you and this is distilled
Look.
spirits that.
Look,
It's tasty. We drink it.
there's nothing illegal about it.
Okay.
That's the problem that we have is everyone thinks what we're doing is illegal or something. I don't know that it. Look, it's everything's on the.
This
up
is
and
why I
up.
didn't want to do this.
Look, everything's
This is
on-
why I didn't want to do this.
I know, but everything's on the up and
We're
up.
the good guys.
We're the good
okay?
guys. That's why we're here.
We're the
We're
good
supposed to
guys.
expose us to
Done.
the
Okay,
good guys.
and-
I feel like we're being bad guys of blood, and yeah, we kill bad guys. Who else is doing it?
Are you?
You're sitting here with your camera. Who else is doing it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You want to ask her questions about what we do? Ask her questions about what we do. We kill bad guys. They rape people. They rape society. We go and take care of that. That's
okay,
what the twins and Fisher were trying to explain to you. Is there's people that
Look, she wasn't here. It wasn't her.
I understand. Let's get back. Well, let's get to some questions that are about what we do. Let's do that because the blood or the wine or the essence or whatever is kind
Like
of.
I said, we need to eat.
Okay. Can we talk about this the Cucullin? I understand that he was here. He is the famous warrior from
Is she really
Ireland.
bringing up Luff?
Can we talk about him? I
No.
understand he's the leader of your.
No, we can't talk about Luff. Is Luff here? You can talk about Luff with Luff.
really love with love, that's good. He's not going to be, he's not going to.
Well, I mean, really?
Okay.
The last time, and we're here, and I'm doing this.
Nick told me that the
Nick,
two,
Nick, she's gonna bring up Nick.
Here we go.
he's your
How does she even know
agent.
about Nick? How does she
Here we
even
go.
know?
He's your agent, right?
Yeah, well,
He set up
Nick and I have been working with each other for quite some time. Probably
You know,
quite some time.
quite sometimes an understatement.
Yeah. Let's just say Nick can be a little, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Can we
I don't know
talk?
what information you got from Nick is what I'm saying. I don't know what
Well,
what
he
expectations
was the
Nick
one who
put on you and your
explained.
company about this, but we have expectations.
He was the one who explained to me what was going on and said that the twins had made it possible for the two of you to speak with me tonight about some of the questions that we had for the investigation. He said that the two of you wanted to come forward because there had been the sightings of, I believe it was Love and Cara over.
We're- Give me just a second. This is
Should I cut?
man. If you want, just give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Should I cut?
Yeah, give us just a second.
It's
It's
blurry.
not a beauty contest, Cara.
Well, obviously, I'd be the winner. It'd be silly.
Can we just get on with some questions about what we are and what we do? So,
Stop
I'm
wasting
sorry.
just stop wasting my time.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
having
not
a.
like I have things to do.
I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time bringing the focus in. Is there something? Is this
Let's focus.
let's focus then.
okay? I'm sorry. Let me see.
And go.
Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate the two of you, and I'm not really sure how. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me just
Speak.
gather myself for a moment.
Where do they get these people?
You got these people.
I'm
Nick
sorry.
got these people.
I'm
Nick, the motherfucking dick. So let's drop that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
I'm
dear.
sorry.
Okay, I have the camera under control. Everyone's in focus now. Thank you. Okay,
Fantastic.
so I wanted to speak with you because we were told that you guys are called the Cursed Clan, and so I wanted to speak with you a little bit about your curses. Can we? Is that okay? An all right line of questioning?
Pretty much what we're here for, isn't it?
Continue.
Yes, yes, thank you. So, Zeke, your curses are that you were born both vampire with a Y, vampire with a Y. I was told that there's a difference between vampire with a Y and vampire with an I.
Look,
Can
I'm,
you-
I'm vampire,
I mean,
therianthrope. Okay, I can turn into.
Therianthrope.
I basically have both curses. If you want to think about it that way.
Let's make it layman.
Your family, okay. I was told. I'm sorry. I'm reading from my paper here.
Well, the reading,
Your mother
the reading
was
is everywhere. The reading's everywhere. If you look in history, if you look back in time, and you look at
Have
the
you not
names
studied any
that
of this?
Hollywood's
Yeah,
trying
yes,
to look,
I'm sorry, I
Hollywood's
did.
trying to
Oh,
steal,
really?
steal
Oh,
what
really? You've studied.
YouTube. I'm sorry, that was rude. Look, if you look back if you look back in time and you look at the names of the people who are the heads of clans and like vampire clans, werewolf clans, these names are not made up by Hollywood. This is Hollywood stealing these names. We're from those names. You can look up, you know.
So your grandmother was the woman who was cursed to be a dog.
Come on, Cara.
I'm not sure that.
What, you know how long ago that was?
Your
I'm still mad about it.
I'm sorry. Your grandmother Turian, your father Turian, right?
Turian.
And your mother Corvus. Is that correct?
My mother was a Corvus, yes.
And her sister was married to the people that the person that the man.
Look,
I'm
let's
sorry. I'm
get
very
past-
nervous.
I think
I'm very
Go
nervous.
ahead then. Help her out.
I think what we need to do is get past the family lineages and just kind of lay it out there that we come from a long time ago. We've been here to help out mankind. That's what we do.
I was told that you are 2,000 years old. Is that true?
Roll as fuck.
2000?
And
Stop your giggles.
I'm
It's,
sorry.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Really?
When someone says that
You're
number,
gonna
which-
fucking
So
laugh? You're going
what
to
is it?
laugh?
What is it?
What's it like to think about yesterday or like last week? So when you say something like 2,000 years, how do you think that affects me? What do you think's going through my mind right now? You want to talk about 1513? You want to talk about 1314? You want to talk about?
Bring up
I'm
Jonathan. You want to talk about Jonathan?
Let's not.
I was.
Do we have to talk about the castle?
Hey, I'm just saying. If we're
Okay.
gonna bring it up, let's
Okay.
bring
So
it up.
recently in Ireland, they have dug up.
just saying.
They've
Look.
dug up vampires
They're digging up
in
vampires
Ireland,
all
and
the
digging.
time.
They've been
and
digging
they were
up
and
vampires.
this is the
But see, here's the
Jonathan
problem.
that
They're
you
digging up those nasty dead vampires. They're not dealing with what we're doing.
That's the vampires with an eye. It's different than what
Those
you
are
are.
undead.
So the vampire
Not
with
real
an
dead.
eye, a vampire with an
Yeah,
eye
they're
is a vampire with an eye is
You're
a
giggles.
living
I'm
dead
giggling.
vampire, and a vampire with a Y is someone who is a messianic who is
English
cursed.
class? Are we taking literature right now?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to
I think
understand.
everybody has that down.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
understand.
we've got Y's and I's.
I think
We've
everybody
got
has
Y's
that
and
down. I
I's.
think what we need to get to is the meat of the matter is that there's
To meet.
the meat of the matter. There's a lot of bad guys out there,
And we're the good guys.
and we're the good guys. And
So- So the two of you, along with the other people that are within your clan, basically,
Our family?
I've
Our
been told
family?
Our family, yeah.
your family.
A clan,
Yes.
I don't know about organization. We have an organization of people.
I have a
of-
family. I don't know about you, Z.
Got a family.
I mean, I
but
thought.
we have to go over
Rude
that now
ass.
too. God, here we go. Look, we need to keep this.
Okay, so my questions. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep us on track because I know that
Oh,
the
keep
two
us
of
on
you
track
have very.
Keep us on track here.
I'm sorry. I know that the two of you, your time is precious, and I've been told that that Love, and I don't want to speak of him very much because I'm aware that you are unable to talk about him and that he needs to speak for himself. But
you
that
got
people
that.
like, yes, thank you. That
Really?
that he is taking care of people like Jack the Ripper and the Zodiac Killer
Are
and
they bothering you? Is it
No.
happening? The
no.
rapists, the murderers that have been destructing humanity and life, are they present or are they missing?
No, and
Missing.
and this is because it is your it says here in my notes that you're responsible for writing the balance between
Yeah, we
good
write the
and
balance.
evil.
Like I said, we're the good guys.
The balance. So what
We're
what
the good
happens
guys. We are the light in the darkness. Though we may be able to blend in the darkness, we shine through.
I understand. I've watched the video with the Vampyre twins, and I've watched the videos with this newer. I guess he called himself a recruit. This new
Fisher? Is she talking about Fisher?
the FBI agent who is giving you the cold case files, and he explained that he was an Illyrianthrope. Is that correct? So he is. That's cat, right? I mean, I understand that there are lycanthropes and there are therianthropes.
Okay, let's get back to your actual questions because you're stammering, and I don't have time.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Look.
And I'm.
Can you compose yourself? Please. Grow a pair, get it together, and let's talk. Stop wasting my fucking time.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I usually have an interviewer
Do you
here,
need
and I'm
some
usually
time
the camera person,
to get
and
your
I.
shit together? I got a drink. Do you need a drink?
She's just.
I would.
Do you need a drink?
So
I
much
can
I
make
actually,
one.
I actually would like. I actually
let's-
would like it. Like,
I don't really care what you want, but just let's cut for just a second. Let's get you a drink. You need a drink because I know I fucking need a drink.
okay.
Are you filming us?
Yes. I'm sorry. I apologize. And go. I would like to thank you both for your hospitality. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to interview you.
Thanks for coming by.
So
So, for my first question, I believe I would like to speak with Cara. Is that how you pronounce it? Cara. Hi. I'm so sorry. I just want to apologize again to the two of you. I'm out of my element here. Elizabeth is out of town, and when we got the call, thank you. Whenever we got the call to do the interview, she was told by the twins that she would be able to interview you, but she's out of town on vacation right now.
well, I'm
And-
sorry I'm not on her schedule.
I understand. I'm not on the schedule either.
Oh, you're not.
No, ma'am.
Oh,
Okay. So I'd like to ask you a little bit. I spoke with him a little bit about his past and his heritage. I'd like to speak with you a little bit about yours. I was told that the twins are not human at all. They are part angelic and part wood elf cleric, right? And that they were born inside.
are we talking about the twins?
Well, I just wanted to kind of let you know that I have a little bit of background here,
Oh.
and I do have that in my notes here in case we needed to refer to it. But they had spoken to me. Actually, they had spoken to Elizabeth, and she wrote this down in the notes here that that you and
Look.
Zeke both are not actually human. You were born something else. I
Look.
mean, you resemble humans. You look like like
I
us.
do not resemble a human.
I mean,
am-
as far as your outward appearance, there are similarities to humans. I'm not
Look,
going to
look.
ask you. I know she got really scared whenever Fisher showed her his fangs.
I won't do that
I-
to you, dear. You've already proven yourself. So, here's the deal. My mother is Anne, queen of all the fairies.
Fairy, like the mythological creature.
Here we go.
Mythological creature.
Here we
Yes,
go.
dear. Like the mythological
Well,
creature.
I
Because
believe in
am-
them. I
because-
believe.
Oh,
I believe. I
Have
do.
faith. Praise Jesus. Though he had nothing to do with this. This one, anyway.
Not this time.
Not this one. My father is the god of all the ocean. I don't know. I mean, you are the paranormal expert. I'm
Yes,
sure
I was
you've
told
heard
he is the Irish equivalent of Neptune, Manannan McClear.
McClear. Yes.
McClear, yes.
Good job. Bravo.
Thank you.
She's getting so sassy.
Yes. I am sorry. It's the alcohol.
Let's calm that down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Continue.
So, so never being a part of humanity and yet working toward
Never being a part of humanity except, you know, spending my entire lifetimes,
Here we go.
upon lifetimes, defending humanity. But I've, you know, never been a part of it, right? And that's why
I didn't mean it the way that it sounded.
That's why I choose to stay hidden in the shadows.
I didn't mean it the way that it sounded.
Oh, you didn't mean to.
No,
You didn't mean to, so you
I'm
just
sorry
speak.
if I offended you.
So stop speaking.
Let her ask a couple questions.
Let's just stop
sorry.
speaking then. Then let me answer the questions. Let's ask direct questions then.
Okay.
Don't say that I haven't been a part of humanity. No, the same blood that courses through your veins does not course through mine.
I'm sorry. I just expected that whenever you said that your mother was the queen of the fairies, I kind of thought, you know, when you see fairies, they have
Sparkles
wings.
and glitter? Pixies and mischief? That's cute.
I'm sorry. I expected when people say fairies, you know,
But I thought you understood a deeper
they expect
understanding
wings
of it.
and
Yeah, I lost my wings. Let's talk about that. Or let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I apologize.
We were under the impression that you were on board with what's going
When does
on here.
Elizabeth get back?
I'm sorry. I'm going along with the questions that we had, and I don't mean to anger you or
Honey,
or
you
cause.
haven't seen anger.
Yeah, I'm not angry. I'm just saying.
Are you? Is your heart still beating? Breathing?
Oh my gosh, it's-
I'm just saying.
Okay, so I understand that we're not going to be able to set up an interview with Mr. Cullen.
Love.
Yeah.
Love,
Yes,
yeah.
I understand that we're not going to be
We'll
able
have
to set
talk
up an
about
interview
that
with
a
him.
little bit more later.
But
I mean, if we
what
can get a
we
real
would like-
interviewer in here and not,
He
he would not sit
he
through
will
this
not
shit.
do this. He will not do this. He will not sit through a history lesson, an English
And-
lesson. He's not going to do that.
Not even a well.
Okay.
Pretty much what Luff is going to want to happen here is that we talk about what we do and what we have done.
So can you tell me a little bit about what you do in order?
We've been telling you, we kill fucking bad people. Okay?
Yes,
See,
I
you invited her. Stop scaring
My bad. Yeah, sometimes I get a little passionate. I've been around a while. You know,
her. We've all been around a while.
And these questions aren't new. You see this shit every day when you're someone like me. And so now it's in your face, and you're trying to make sense of it all for someone who can't make sense of even themselves. So,
For their purpose.
for their purpose,
We have a purpose. Born with a purpose.
most of humanity has none.
Sax meat.
So,
We're here to filter through those.
Sorry.
That's all it is.
we're here to discuss
Down and
what we
dirty.
do.
Down and
We're here to
dirty. That's
discuss
all
what
it
we
is.
do.
That's all it is. There are bad, there are good, there is dark, and there is light.
The same way bad people are coming after good people, guess what?
We're the defenders.
We're going after the bad people. That's what we're here
That's
for.
all
that's
it
what
is.
that's what
Simple
love's
and
coming.
clear.
It's
Easy.
simple and clear. Yeah.
Easy.
All this theory and to
Easy. Easy.
So when people say
We
messianic,
want to clear our name. You're seeing these people.
Messianic.
You're saying, hey.
What do they say about Messianic?
they said Jesus was messianic and he was here to help us, and so
Jesus,
you
a
are.
lot of said-
Jesus
there's
is
a
here
lot
to
of-
rain fire.
There's a funny part about Jesus. A
Jesus
lot
is here
is said
to
about
change
Jesus. Man,
The
but
thought process to awaken you.
a lot is said about Jesus, but nothing is really done about Jesus, is it? So let's just move on from that.
Is he
Let's-
your leader?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm only going by the questions that were left for me by Elizabeth.
Do you have a brain?
I
Okay.
do, and I'm
Do
just trying
you have questions? Do you have questions? Why are you here?
Yes,
What are you
What are
looking to
your
discover?
questions?
what we are looking to discover is the truth behind. We understand that there are the vampires with an eye, and we understand that they're evil, and we understand that they are very close to what people call zombies, right? Are they close to the zombies, or are they the others? Now he's bringing up the others. These are questions that we have. Can
Those
one
are
of you
real.
explain to
Those
us?
are real.
Remember that guy in Florida bit off the dude's face? Had to take him
Bath
down.
salts.
Bath salts. Is that what it was?
Bath salts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Others.
we were told that the government is hiding that.
There wasn't anything hidden
wouldn't
there.
be the
Dude walked
first
right
time
down the
they've
middle of
hidden
what was it,
anything.
like I-87 or something, and chewed off some guy's face.
And you're the ones who stopped that, right? Is that the twins' job?
No, I think that was the cop that blew his head off. We
But
didn't get to
I
him.
understand that on
We
the
didn't get to him.
in the majority of the time, the twins said that they enjoy the killing of others, and so that is their
Well-
the primarily their job, and
Every army
This-
has grunts.
and this person
Every army
grunts.
has a front line.
and these angelic
And there
the
is
angelic
an army against the darkness.
so
There is
the
an army against evil.
so the angelic creatures, because I noticed that they could not put away their fangs.
There's
Let's
a
just
difference
say
between us.
they're in a heightened state of excitement a lot of the time. And so just the
Heightened state of excitement.
Man, I'm telling you right now, just the smell of your interviewer's flesh had them going.
They said they couldn't harm people who didn't do bad to other
Didn't
people.
say it didn't.
They said they couldn't harm anyone who was a good person.
Didn't
who
say
It's
they
didn't
weren't-
not
do
that
wrong.
they
Didn't say they weren't
couldn't.
thinking about it. God, I bet she smelled good. I saw that video.
Fucking
You talking about-
They
they're talking about
were
the little
very
redhead?
good. That's
Crybabies.
just
Full
yeah.
of fucking
The other
crybabies.
yeah, I understand. The
Oh.
other camera person quit after
Do
the
you
I
interview.
don't know what he
understand?
did.
Do you understand?
Have y'all seen him?
You
No,
don't
he
seem to
quit.
understand anything.
He quit after the interview. He was apparently very frightened and he left.
Are you
And
gonna quit?
no, actually,
I think this is
I'm
her.
not. I don't. I understand that.
Scaredy bitch.
I understand that the two of you only harm evil people, and I'm
Yes.
And
That's
I'm
the
I'm a
idea
good
of the
person,
whole
therefore
organization.
I'm a good
That's-
person.
A
I
good
go to
person?
church.
But are
I
you
go
a
to
good
church.
person? Oh, you go to church. Fantastic. So on Sundays, every morning you wake up and you're a good person. Is that what that is?
I don't harm other people.
Brava.
That has nothing to do with us.
So why
We're
is it
here
that you're
for-
coming forward now? Why are you coming forward now when you haven't for 2,000 years?
We're coming forward to not clear our name, but to make sure our name is exactly what it should be. Good. And not smeared on some YouTube campaign or smeared in some
By some illicit media.
or some Hollywood mogul who wants to turn vampires and werewolves
Into
and fairies
glittering in the
into-
sunlight. Full of love and
Yeah, those
fucking
guys.
romance.
That's not what it's about.
Oh,
Never has
so
been,
that's just
and
fantasy.
never will be.
Yeah. You could say that.
So if there's anything that
Very
the two of you would be able to say to the world, I'll first go to you, Zeke, and then I'll go to Cara next, and I will give Cara the last word. Zeke, is there anything that you would like to say to humanity, the people who may be watching, those who may believe in you? Those
They
who
can believe
want
or
to
not
know.
believe.
Believe or
The
not
people who
believe,
want
we're
to
here.
know, the people who want to know, the people who are watching this
The people
channel
who want to know
because they want to
already
know.
know. And that's the truth.
That's the truth.
The people who want to know already know. They're already a part of it. We're already in it.
And to those who the twins spoke of awakening people, those who want to be awakened, if you were to awaken someone, what would you say?
Oh no, that's a tough question. So much going on, but at the same time, I've seen
No, it's
worse.
not. It's not.
It's not. I've
Open
seen
your
worse.
eyes.
So
Open your eyes. Look around every day. Every day, watch the news.
there's nothing
The
new.
news.
There's
Your
nothing
human,
new under the sun.
Your
It's
human news. Delve
killers,
into yourself.
thieves.
What is it? You already know. You just have to listen.
See with your eyes.
Is there anything that you would like to say? Because the twins told us to be good.
You should be good. Why would you not be? That's the disgusting part.
Think of humans as disgusting.
Yeah. Their
Have you taken a look lately?
inability to be righteous is disgusting.
The twins.
You look all over the world.
Talked
How many
about
how many
faith.
religious organizations could we sit here
but
and
the
list?
faith leads you.
How many religious
The
organizations
people that
could you
turn their
list right
backs on the faith is disgusting. Absolutely.
Yet everyone's still in fear of a terrorist. Everyone's still
Look closer.
in fear of
Look closer
death
and where the
itself.
terrorist
What do you
is.
think should happen with the terrorists? Can I get just a quote from you?
Your
And
the political viewpoints
We-
on all
yeah,
of that
we don't.
is a moot point.
Yeah, terrorists, rapists, thieves, these kind of people who just go after society to break it down, break people down. That's what we're after. We've been after that. Remember Babylon?
Years
Let's
and
just name
years and years. and
points
years.
throughout history where
But if y'all don't get it and get it soon,
it's going to
we
happen.
can't be the
again.
only
It's
we
gonna
can't be
happen
the only
again.
ones fighting for it.
are you talking about apocalypse?
I didn't say the word, you did.
You did. It's going to happen again. Things are going to get out of control
Again.
again. Yes. This won't be the first time. The only difference between
Not knowing that
Babylon
Talk
or
about
New
Cain.
Jerusalem and some sort of apocalypse is where's your fixation in time? Well, my fixation in time has been throughout time. So there's no apocalypse. It's just another. Well, I got to get it across to them in some way, shape, or form if we're going to have a real interview process where, I don't know, where we connect, like
Look.
she said, with these
Love
people.
needs me. I gotta go.
Well, I thank you for your thank you
Yeah.
for your time. I appreciate you.
She's gone. There's nothing you can do. When love calls, she's gone. If I can work something out to maybe get Luff over here, I'll let you know. I'll stay in touch with you and your organization.
If you grow a pair.
But you're dealing with people who have been around for a long, long time and really don't want to be exposed for who they are and what they do. But at the same time, we don't want to be exposed in the wrong way. So, in this day and age of mass media and the internet and the way word can get around like it has never done before, we just want to make sure that things are set straight and proper when we begin to discuss the state of affairs that the world is in and that there is a group of people out there. They want righteousness. They want things to be proper on this planet. But it's just not happening, just like in the past.
And are you the ones who are here to make sure that
We're going to right the wrongs. We always have. It's just a matter of whether you people want to jump on board or not this time. Because we'll always be here. You might not.
Hello, this is Shay with Paranormal News Online. We have an interview that we have been invited to with Doc of the Cursed Clan. And we wanted to speak with him a little bit today about how he came to be with the group and a few other questions that may be pertinent to our investigation. Hi, Doc. It's nice to meet you.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, can you tell us a little bit about how you came to be with the Cursed and what your role is?
Well, I'm the alchemist for the Cursed Clan, like you call it. I'm pretty much their doctor, in layman's terms. They go out and try to restore the balance. When they get holes, scabs, and broken bones and curses on them, I patch them up.
That's awesome. So, basically, you are the doctor for everyone who.
That's why they call me Doc.
Yeah. Great. It's my understanding that you are what they call you're a fallen demon. So you started out as a demon. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm used to seeing demons with horns and stuff. So you have no horns, so I'm kind of
Not all of us might be what you think. I don't need horns to be a demon.
Yeah. So, what are your origins? Where did you start?
My origins are hell. That's where I started. My job for them was, I was the keeper at the gates. I was in charge of who came in, and now I don't do that anymore.
So, it's my understanding that the keeper of the gates of hell was called Abaddon, not Doc.
Doc's the name I acquired when I got here. My name is Abaddon.
And, well, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit taken aback by that. Abaddon is a big name for a lot of people, especially Christians and such who yeah. So I'm sorry. Usually it's Elizabeth Sanford who is here, but she's out of town right now. So I'm the one who's doing the interviews while she's on vacation. So why did you choose to leave? It seems that being the keeper of the gates of hell is a pretty prominent position. So you left.
So why did I leave such a position of power? They were breaking the rules, and I didn't like it. And we had a disagreement, and I left. And that's that.
Can you talk about that disagreement at all? I mean,
if you're going to be so evil, be a badass. You don't have to run around and cheat and lie and scheme. And I didn't agree with what it is that they were doing down there, and we went separate ways.
So, what happened that separated you from?
I just told you.
Okay. So when you came to Earth, that was around. I understand from speaking to the other people in your group that the timeline between what was happening there and the timeline between what's happening now, it could be several hundred years that could pass, and a matter of hours between your timeline and ours. What was the time frame around the time you left, and why? What was it actually that separated you from that time?
I see what you're doing, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you, but I have certain questions that I have here listed on the paper, and I would like to get
On your paper, let me look at your paper. Fine. Me and Azazel. What do you call him? Satan, the devil, Lucifer. We had a disagreement and we fought. And yes, it was 700 years. To you, it might seem like 20 minutes. And he doesn't like challenges. He doesn't like people questioning his authority. And we tore each other up for 700 years. And we fought. And we kicked each other's ass.
And so you're alive, I'm guessing maybe you won?
He's alive too. I didn't lose. That's not something I'm big on. He took a chunk out of me, took some pieces out of me. But I'm still here. I'm just not down there anymore.
And so
Does that answer your question?
To a certain degree, yes. Is there a certain thing that set this off, or a certain? I mean, I'm sorry, but whenever someone tells me that they fought with Satan, I mean, I understand from everyone else that Lucifer and Satan are two different things, because I've spoken with the other people. I interviewed some other people from your group, and they told me basically that Lucifer is the guy. What did Zeke told me? He's the guy who steals the souls of ex-gamers and rock and roll stars, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But Azazel was something different. Azazel is the guy who is the baby raper. I'm trying to quote Zeke. He's the one who eats your mom's face.
He's an absolute son of a bitch. That's who he is. He's the one that infiltrated Christianity and used religion to get what he wanted in the name of God, and I don't agree with it. And I told him that to his goddamn face, and he ripped my teeth out of my mouth. Is that what you wanted to see?
I understand. I don't mean to anger you.
Does that answer your question?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to anger you in any way. Elizabeth is out of town, and I'm doing these interviews on my own, so I'm sorry. I'm a little bit. I'm just.
Calm down. Don't get too comfortable.
Is it okay with you if we just cut for just a minute? Can we cut for just a minute? Thank you.
Take your time.
Okay, I'm sorry. So now we're back, and there's a couple of extra questions that I had for you. Okay, so. Sorry. First of all, I'd like to ask you. So, I was looking through my questions here, and one of the things that we needed to know was, so you came from hell, and you were cursed to be here on Earth with the human race. Can you tell me about what that meant? I mean, how can you explain a little bit of your curse? What was it that Azazel? The curse that Azazel put on you whenever he allowed you to go, and he banned you to the earth?
The whole idea behind it was that I would be human-ish, but still immortal. So all the things that make a human, like time and, let's just say love, for instance. I would be down here, and
you would feel those things.
And I would feel the feelings, but then I would have to watch everybody that I came to love go and die and grow old.
Because you don't age.
I don't age. I am an immortal.
Okay.
And that's the idea behind the curse.
Okay. So he basically, if I'm understanding this correctly, he said, "Oh, if you love the humans so much, then go live with them.
Why don't you go fucking be one?" That's about it, yeah.
And so whenever you came here, you had never been any kind of human before. You'd never been on the earth. So you had to learn that from somewhere. How did you learn how to survive here?
The twins. The twins found me. They,
I'm sorry, I noticed that your hands were shaking. Is there something is,
maybe now you can meet one of them. Hey, Segan! I'm getting the pain. Bring me some essence wine. It's one of the twins now.
Already ahead of you.
hi, I recognize you from the interviews with Elizabeth. Segan, am I right?
Yep. Like you guess, I guess.
Right, so you and Stanton, your twin, were the ones who found Doc after he was I guess he had fallen from hell.
There's a billion different explanations for it. I mean, ways to say it. But yeah, basically.
Fallen's a good one.
Fallen is it? I don't like the term fallen because you were already down there.
Came up.
You came up,
Risen. However you want to call it.
rose again.
They found me. They taught me how to be human. They taught me how to walk.
As human as you can get.
They taught me how to
Look like a human.
eat, mannerisms, joke. Still think it's a work in progress.
Yeah, your jokes are kind of messed up sometimes. Yeah.
Fuck off.
You guys are so
You
much.
see how I just made her laugh? Right there. Right there.
You guys are so much easier to. You guys are so much easier to interview than Cara.
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
I can't emphasize that enough.
Okay.
Plus, I guess we are kind of easier to handle than her. She does get out there.
You're a lot
sometimes.
easier on the eyes.
I don't know about that.
That
one.
was another joke.
I don't think
Ugly
that's
fool.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I'm sorry, I get uncomfortable when y'all's eyes do that thing.
We got. Where do we run? Direct fire routes. We got to announce them.
Need a hand?
We got this stuff. We got this.
Boys got to go to work.
Okay.
It's just gonna be me and you from here on out.
Okay. So, okay, so, basically, you and, I'm sorry, that was just a little bit more of a little bit more than I expected to have tonight.
Get over it.
I'm sorry. Let me, I'm losing focus here.
Look at your list.
Okay. Okay. So you and Zeke, you guys are good friends. I understand that you guys are both musicians, and you have a band and stuff nowadays, and you sing. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, you spend 1,500 years down here and you start learning things, you start getting good at things, find things that you like to do. Being human is not all just a curse. And we found something to kill the time.
Hey, Doc. Hey, man, I got everything kind of tied up here. Night grows nigh, man. We got the sun's coming in. I got some things to do.
Means it's time for you to go.
So,
Okay,
Anyway, I'm ready to go, man.
I thank you for your time, and I appreciate you being here with us and your contribution to our investigation. And thank you so much. And is there anything else that you would like to say? I know the twins told us to be good, or we could be the next people on the list. Is there anything else that you would like to say to the people who are watching?
Just have fun.
Just have fun. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate it. And I guess we'll be seeing you soon.
See you around.
Have a great night. Thank you.